So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is October the 13th. The time is now 1:22 p.m. guys. It's going to be a beautiful Wednesday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now today's topic is going to be 7 signs that you are too good for him. I think it's very important for us to know the signs if we are too good for a man, because the last thing you want to do is waste your time, waste your energy, and waste your love on a person who's never going to love you back the same way. Now, the first sign to know that you are too good for him is he does not like to spend as much time with you as he spends with his friends. If you are dating a guy and he's more interested in spending time with his friends than spending time with you, then that is a sign that you are too good for him. Because if you're dating this guy, he's supposed to love and cherish you, every aspect of you, and that's including spending quality time with you. So if he's constantly, he'll spend 1 or 2 hours with you and then all of a sudden he wants to go spend the rest of the day with his friends, and this happens quite often, then that's a sign of neglect. That means that this guy is not good enough for you. Now, the second sign to know that you are too good for him is when you text him, he takes forever to text you back all the time. Now, I can understand if a guy, is working or he's probably busy with the family or doing something else at that point in time and he can't get back to you right away. That's understandable every once in a while. But if every day that you text him, he always takes hours or even days or weeks to respond back, and he's like, hey, I was really busy, that is another sign of neglect. He's not giving you the same attention that you're giving him. So if you text him back and he takes forever to text you back, then that's a sign that you are just clearly too good for him. Now, the third sign to know that you are too good for him is you're always worried about introducing him to people that you know, people that you care about, like your friends and your family, people that are close to you. If you feel like like you don't want to introduce him to them, that's because excuse me, deep down inside, somewhere down the line, you don't trust something about him. You know that they'll be able to look at him and see like there's something off with him. So honestly speaking, if you feel like you can't introduce him to your family and your friends and just close relatives and people like that, then that means that you're probably too good for him, because they're going to spot it head on. Now, the fourth sign to know that you are too good for him is that he's unrealistic about his goals. A lot of times when we're dating these guys, they have unrealistic goals. Like they want to do stuff that they know for sure is probably not possible for them, because maybe they don't have the talent or the skills, or maybe they just didn't go to school and advance in that career. So he's like, yo, I want to do this and I want to do that. And, he's just talking a lot. I mean, that's unrealistic. So at the end of the day, if he's the type of person that doesn't have realistic goals, then that has to make you question the future with him. Even if you have goals and you're ambitious and you're doing what you have to do, the last thing you need is someone that's dependent on you all the time, especially a grown man. So with that being said, I feel like it's important for you to date someone that has realistic goals. So if his goals are not realistic, then you really have to question that relationship, because in the end, it's going to come back on you. And that's the last thing you need. Now, the fifth sign to know that you are too good for him, guys, is he expects you to take care of everything. Right? He expects you to take care of dinner. He expects you to cook. He expects you to clean. He expects you to, take care of him. Now, it's one thing to look out for a person and show them love, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it has to be a level of balance. Like at some point in time, you have to let that person get on their own 2 feet and do what they have to do to live a better life for themselves. Or you guys could do it together. But if it's just you picking up every bill and cleaning and doing everything like that to make this person satisfied, I feel like that's a lot for one person to handle, and it's not fair to you. So if you are the person that's cooking and cleaning and paying all the bills, then you're too good for him. Because if he doesn't mind freeloading off of you, then that tells a lot about his character as well. Now, the sixth sign to know that you are too good for him, guys, is he often forgets important dates. Now, this one I feel is really important. Like if he forgets your birthday, if he forgets anniversaries that you guys, like when you guys first met, or if he doesn't see it, if he doesn't see the importance in holidays and giving you gifts and showing that he cares about you and he loves you, then that tells a lot about his character. He's all about himself. And a person like that, eventually, they're going to suck you dry until you don't have anything else left, and then they're going to move on. So, in other words, if he doesn't remember those important dates, that means that you're not that important to him. All that's important to him is what he can get from you. In other words, you're too good for him. Now, the seventh sign to know, guys, that you are too good for him is he's messy and he's just not organized and doesn't care how it makes you feel. Once again, this goes back to a person not caring about how you feel. Like if he's constantly like, messing up the house after you cleaned, or he's just, kind of disrespectful and things of that nature, then that's showing that he's not appreciative of you. In other words, you're too good for him. Because if he can't change certain things about himself or readjust to make you feel comfortable and to have a healthier relationship with you, then that shows that he doesn't care about you that much. Now, I hope that those 7 signs to know whether you are too good for him or not opens your eyes, guys. And if you can relate to anything we discussed today, leave some comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Until the next video, guys, peace.